Welcome to the Grand Design series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 10th of April 1971, which is a little bit further on from when I originally intended to start this video, but I will explain the reason for that in a little while. Now, in this part, what I want to do is try and finish off the steel production area, which we were working on in the last part. And also I want to build a bauxite mine for mainly just to kind of complete the scenario for working towards self-sufficiency. Plus I've been thinking, well, I won't explain it now. What I need to do is solve a couple of problems first. And the first one is right in front of us. And if I show you the list of vehicles here, what I've been doing is, probably the best way to explain this is I had a small problem with trash collection, and then I realized I still had some very old vehicles, which were especially these heavy waste haulers with a maximum speed of 18 kilometers, which were well past their sell-by date. And it's also worth noting is that when you've got these moving around on your road system, these are slowing up everything else. And also in here, or it's up here actually, which is the problem I've got to fix, is we got these Russo bulk transports, which I relied on quite heavily in the past. And I decided to get rid of those. So if I kind of show you now, if we go to our waste, and of course this is all part of a general strategy to kind of improve the situation. And you can see I've still got 28 Russo bulk waste trucks to get rid of, but you can see here I've kind of overloaded my system here, and we've now got a queue of vehicles coming into here, which I've got to fix because of course they're blocking off my prison trucks here. In fact, there's no prisoners in them now because they've been sat here so long. Oh, there's 6 prisoners in there. So the first thing I've got to do is clear this queue, but I mean the easiest way to do it would be just to come in here and sell these vehicles. But in fact, I'll sell one just to show you what will happen. If I sell that one, you'll see another one will come in like that. But that's absolutely no good, because what will happen is another one will come in and take up this spot here. So what I want to do is send the surplus ones to, I think we'll just send them to here actually. I think I've got space. Now the way to get these sorted is to see if I allocate this one won't turn round in the queue. In fact, if I speed the game up a bit, but what will happen is you can get rid of them this way. You can see this one now has come in, and we need to send him there as well. What's going on here? Send him there. Then we can send him there. And of course, what's actually caused the problem here is the fact that we are currently we just finished one. You can see here we're currently deconstructing a train, and of course we're going to need to send him there as well, because we need at least, because what you need is at least one stop here for the prison buses and also the waste collection in here, because you probably find that the waste collection is starting to build up. Not that this needs that much in the way of collection, because we've got the extra pickup point here. Now what should happen now is these should start moving around a bit. What are you? Oh yeah. So what we've got to do is let these guys catch up. Now the other thing I've done is I've intercepted a train here. These are 2 diesel trains because I'm trying to get rid of the diesel trains. And what I'm also picked up was a load of waste trucks, because these only carry 8 tons each, which is not very efficient. Train waiting too long. I'm just going to pause the game because that's probably there. So if I come over to here, what you will see, well, you probably can't see them now. I've got these NS Takis trucks, waste trucks, which I've been replacing with. And these are 40-ton trucks, but what you can see here is we've got some small ones here. Now, getting waste trucks into the salvage, even if I could do it, is a bit complicated. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell these, because they're not really worth the effort. They're not even worth the effort of salvaging, to be honest. And what that should do is, and you can see I've still got a few more here. The fact is that these waste trucks as well. Yeah, we're just going to sell these waste wagons off. I mean, what I most likely will have to do, whoops. See, I don't know if you can actually send these to a depot. I suppose technically we can, but they won't move themselves. Will they? Just give it a go. I've never tried this. Whoops. No. I suppose technically if you kind of assign these to a pickup train, anyway, what I want to do is just clear these out. And what we will probably do eventually is buy some more. Train waiting too long. Let's just come out here. Yep. We've got trains coming in here. Actually, I think what I might do is split these tracks. If I put in a split there. What I'm doing at the moment is bringing in crops from over here. These silos are full up. Anyway, so that fixes our recycling problem. And another way to create the situation that was here is by messing around with this setting up here. So if you want to adjust this setting, always do it very, very carefully. Now, the second problem I need to fix, I just put it on slow. If I come over to here to show you my prisons are filling up over here and over here, although there's plenty of slack on this one. Now there's two ways you can alleviate the prison population, and the first one is always worth considering, because if you come in here, if you actually look at your prison population, especially there, if you've got lots of prisoners in here with 0% crime, and one way you can check it is down here, because we've got -4% now. That means what we can do is if we go over to the courthouse here, and this is a way that you can get a temporary solution, is say you drop that down here, or maybe we'll drop it to 6 years. Now, the efficiency of how well crime is reduced depends on two things. One, the loyalty of your prison warders here. If they've got high loyalty, they have a bigger effect on your criminals. At the same time is this, as I say, the figure I've just been looking at, this figure here. Because if you can get that up a little bit higher, in fact, what we might be able to do is, if I could get that up, then we can also make our prisoners a little bit more loyal. Culturally, how cultural enjoyment will be affected, but that's not a problem. So basically, if we can get these two working together, we might be able to solve it. Let's just check my other prison. Yeah, I think see if we can also boost the loyalty of our prison staff. We got our third prison over here. We've got a historic prison somewhere. There it is. Hospital. Where's my historic prison? There it is. The legacy of the past. You can see this one's got improved loyalty. This has still got slack. So I've still got potential slack in the prison system, and if they get released more earlier, then we'll have that option to be able to get things. So I'm not going to put any new building, but what I will say about if you put a prisons in, Don't try and congregate them too much together unless you've got a very stable area here. Because if prisoners escape or they are released without, how can you put it, are released without completely having the crime removed, they can cause problems. I mean, we don't have, we've got sickness there. I wonder if we got a pollution problem coming over this way. Let's have a look. No, maybe it's just the effect of the hospital. Yeah, we may need a second hospital here. I wonder if I can slip in a small clinic over here, because that will solve the unemployment problem as well. So I think if we go in here, hospital. I don't want we've got a historic hospital. Maybe you don't really need that. Maybe just put in, we've got a small pharmacy. It's got no parking spots. Big clinic. Actually, does the game actually offer a small okay, it looks, whoops, that's the fire station. Let me just see. Got an early European clinic, but it actually produces waste. Got a small clinic here, which is okay. We've got a sauna hospital here. This will treat 700 patients. That's a bit over the top. We've got a downtown clinic here. I think maybe we'll just drop you in. Put you in on this corner like that. Drop you in there, and maybe we'll drop in an asphalt footpath to there. What we will do is, I don't think these guys are overly kind of preoccupied, and of course we got the road crew, doesn't do very much at the moment. I mean, you probably would auto detect this, but oops, get you in there, and I can of course get the helicopters working on that area there. So, right, so what I want to do now is come over here. We're still kind of tidying up this area here. I would like to possibly. Right, this has been built. I built this to replace this. Because I'm thinking about putting the hospital, the new prison in here. The alternative is that if we got unemployment in this area, we've got a lot of unemployment here. So we could, if possibly, put a prison here. Where is the prison? State infrastructure. Doesn't seem to have any sanitation. I think, well, actually we could put the prison there. Yeah, I think this would be a good place for the prison. And it should pick up all the workforce. So we're we're not going to rush bringing this prison in. And by spreading the prisons around, what we can do is just make things a little bit more independent. Just see how far out. Yeah, you can suck up any surplus workforce here. So that's the current list of problems. Just to give you an update of where we are. We've got this area coming together. Now, what I have done since the end of the last video is put this little area here. Although, to be honest, I'm not 100% certain that I'm going to build it. What this is got the potential to be is a helicopter pickup point. So this is a helicopter cargo station. I'll be completely upfront. I'm not completely that enthusiastic about using helicopters to pick up stuff from this area. Except for maybe mechanical components, because at the moment the mechanical components is a little bit rough. But I've also put in an open store here for a steel pickup, because my instinct is that eventually we will come out here, and this will be my centralized construction area here, probably going out in this direction, because we do have some more coal mines. If I show you there, we've got coal in this area, which can be used to feed our steel mills there, and it can also be used to drive a construction industry. But how we fit that, but of course the workers for the coal mines will have to come from this area, which would be our secondary input area. Anyway, we got a vast amount to build up here, just to give you an idea of where we are. We've got trains coming in here, working in from this side, and over this way our town is coming together. We've got a kind of sewage plant system here, which I will bring online eventually, but at the moment the focus is very much on kind of building this area up. We are getting some workers coming out here. I think it's to this one, but you can see at the moment there's not that much really need to have workers out here that much, simply because we've got like 5,000 tons of coal sat there doing nothing. That is the current situation. What I want to do now is work on this area here, because in this area is some bauxite. Now, if I kind of show you our full size here, we've got some bauxite on really up in the corner of the map there. We've got 3 little bits of bauxite here. Now we've got bauxite up over here, which was originally going to be my main aircraft production area, because it's nice and flat. We can level it off, and eventually it might actually get there because we're very close to this northern part. But then it occurred to me, and of course we've also got some bauxite round the back of here as well. But as I say, and it occurred to me that the problem with that kind of approach is the fact that it's going to take me a long time to get out there, and I would like to have the option to create some aluminium. And so I thought, why not? Let's see if we can integrate these 3 little mines in here, and also take advantage of a little of a feature. I won't call it a hack. Well, we could call it a hack. With respect to bauxite mining. So what I'm going to do is actually put some bauxite mining and a little bit of refining in this area. But that's it. I'm not going to produce any aluminium. So to begin with, we might just sell the bauxite for money. Not that we actually need it. Oh well, well, we do need it at the moment because I've been selling off lots of stuff here. You can see here, we've got 260,000 there. Anyway, that cost is a vehicle. You probably find that if I come to here, yeah, we've just replaced some very expensive vehicles, but we've got 623 million at the moment, so we don't need to worry too much about what's going on. Anyway, I'm getting a bit distracted, so what we're going to do is come to metallurgy, and I've got to find the bauxite mines. We got one there. I think there's one there. I think there's 3 little dots here. I think we'll start with this one. I want this one come in here. We got 76%, 80% there, 85%, 87%, 89% there. So we're going to put bauxite mine there. This is 88%. This is 93%. 92% there. And this one we're going to flip the other way. I have thought, and this is 90%. So we've got a couple of very good kind of bauxite mines here, like that, spread across here. Now, one of the feature of bauxite mining, which you can take advantage of, is that unlike all the other mining options like coal and steel and iron and all that, you can mine bauxite in a similar way as you can do with gravel. You don't need workers actually in the bauxite mine. They actually work in the same way as a if we can, well, of a gravel extraction. So it means that we won't have to get a massive workforce out here, which is another reason why I kind of suddenly occurred to me that I could do this. Where's the conveyor engines? We're gonna, I think it's this one we need. I'm gonna put you, gonna kind of tuck you up like that. Actually, maybe I'll bring it a little bit forward. We bring you a little bit more forward. Actually, if I do it that way and put that with a little bit of an angle, because what I want is for all these to be connected as a single pathway. There we are. That's brilliant. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So, because I don't want to use trucks to move the stuff around. So, and then what we're going to have to do is put a road down here. Now, another reason why I'm doing this is that we've got to work on the road connections. Move you there, there. You can come there. You can come into there. Right. Now, this is just the raw bauxite. So we need to put in an aggregate store now to store the raw bauxite which comes in. I think that's a little bit big and it's the wrong shape. This is 870, 2000. I think if we put you, try and get this, I want to keep this, trying to get this as compact as possible. Maybe move you a little bit in this direction. Actually, no, that direction. Like that. The reason I'm trying to push it this way a bit is that we've got to find somewhere to actually send the railway. Now, the next thing we are going to do is actually turn the raw bauxite into bauxite, because you can see here at the moment 125 tons of raw bauxite gets turned into 75 tons of bauxite. Now, each mine has the capacity of, you can see here, if you put ordinary workers in, a normal worker can produce half a ton of raw bauxite. Now the excavators, I think it's, you can put 3 excavators in, can produce nearly 45 tons of raw bauxite. So if you work it out, 45.90. Now this produces 100, takes 125. So the output from 3 mines should be able to, so the output from 3 mines will be more than enough for 1 bauxite processing plant. What I want to do is put the bauxite processing plant. Oh, great. Oh, I was hoping that this, okay, we're gonna have to see if we can find a level space here, because I don't want to, actually, if we turn it that way, oh, that would fit. I think if we can just sneak that there, that's connected. Train waiting too long. I've got to keep an eye on where the trains are, especially if they are not actual. What's going on here? Let's just see. Got 72 of these. Let's delete all messages as well. Oh, yeah, this is my, you can see here, the moment where you can see the difference now with these trains. This train is carrying 360 tons of waste. This one is carrying a 73, because this has got the smaller trucks on it. Obviously, I'm getting a... Oh, he's obviously got into here now. And then we got this one here waiting as well with 40 tons of waste. In fact, it's probably the mixed waste that's possibly having an effect on my economy. Let me just see what we exporting. Yeah, oh, that's not that bad actually. It's cost us minus 64. What is actually driving up our imports? 2 million, and let's say 8. Yeah, it's the cost of the vehicles and stuff that's driven up our prices. Anyway, just go and check here and see on the way back here. Okay, we got another go to there. Okay, so this guy's going to be picking up mech components. Oh, we've got a water truck coming in here. I didn't realize I had water in here. We've lost our prison workforce again. This guy's come to pick steel up. This guy's picking metallic waste up. You go there because I think you've been scrapped. And you're here to pick up waste as well. Okay, let's just clear these out. One tip I will say about scrapping trains is they produce a lot of steel. You can see it's 8.9 tons. I think you can get about 30 or 40 tons of steel out of scrapping a train. So, yeah, I might need to do something about this. Let me just see, what are you picking up? You're picking up the metallic scrap. We need to do something with the metallic scrap. And he's also picking up the waste, so I think what I might do is create 2 slots here, because we got loads and loads of these trucks and stuff to be got rid of, and that'll give it. Plus we've got all the trains. We've got 2 more trains to scrap in here as well, because I've been trying to get rid of the diesel trains. Apologies for the digression, but I think I've got down now to just 1 diesel train in here. I think I got rid of all the diesel trains in here. I think we're now all electric here, so we can get rid of that. Train waiting too long. Yep, it's still gearing up. Looks like we got another load of waste coming in here. We got a bit of a backlog over here. I think it's just the fact that we've got so much waste going on. So I've got rid of all the diesel trains from one base, but I think we've still got a couple here. Okay, you got 1 here. Send you to the depot, and then we're going to blow a pile of money on electric locomotives. That's another 3 million gone. And that means that we've only got the 1 diesel train in there at the moment. Building on fire. We should be okay. Anyway, back to here. We've now got this in place. What we need now is we have to pay attention to where's the what we need now is an aggregate, preferably something like 2,500 coming out this way. Of course we can't level, so actually, can we level manually? Yeah, we can do a little bit of general leveling this way. Do that. Maybe we can just get in the I'd like the road to go that way. Put you there. You're coming the right way. Yeah, that's an output. So put that there. Get rid of you. That can come to there. Then, of course, the next thing we've got to do is actually get the stuff out using the conveyor. We're gonna have to find not a harbour. We're gonna need a train loading. I'm gonna put you there. Actually, I'll push you back that way a bit. But we will need that kind of tilted that, and then we will need the road to come out there. And then you will need to come round to there. Okay. Now comes the fun bit, because I don't want any connections to this main line, so we're gonna have to try and come out here. We've got a little bit of a gap here, so this is going to be a little bit extravagant, but I'll rather do it this way, because I've got no idea where I'm going to put the aluminium plant for this, so I want to make sure that I got my options open. The question is, do we go 2 tracks or 1 track? I think whether we go 1 track or 2 track will depend on whether we can get under this railway arch. If it's only 1, then that's fair enough. And it's a bit. I don't think we really need. I mean, I think what we probably do is come in like that, because we could create a kind of big super queuing area here, like that. Kind of trim you back, something like that. Take you round like that. Going to be a lot of track to lay, but it'd be okay, because actually I could put this to use if I needed it. If I want to bring in extra supplies or something like that, we could actually put in a base, something in here. We could also use it if we need to remove some extra waste, because it's going to be a blind track going this way. Yeah, I think I can work on that. Let's just tidy up this, make sure all these points are there. Yeah, I think I can use it that way. That's my justification for putting in so much track just to get to a bauxite mine. But it keeps this main line clean, because this main line is going to get very, very busy eventually. Instead of building this over here, the train waiting too long, yeah. Probably removing the trash, so I'll take a look at that in a minute. Actually, I'm going to think about it, but what we could do is use this as a way that we can put our helicopter distribution here. Anyway, let's go and see. Definitely getting a little bit of a queue here with all this waste that's being got rid of. I think I might need to do a bit of adjustment with my waste management. Anyway, back again to where we are. I just want to see. You've got 123 prisoners. We've got 1 escaped. 1 escapee. Yeah, you can see now that our prison population has probably dropped a little bit. But of course, it will take a little while for those changes to take effect. Let's have a look at our economy again. Yeah, our vehicle imports now are starting to get out of control. You can see here. It's 3 million. That means, let me just check, we haven't replaced a train or something like that. Yeah, you can see these loggers are now being replaced. And they're costing us 242,000 rubles. So we are going to need to start seriously thinking about manufacturing our own vehicles. This is the way the game can actually catch you out. But as I say, we do have a reserve here at the moment, and it actually looks like we are making a profit. Now comes the next bit I want to do, because I've been trying to think of a way that we can get the maintenance into here, because these buildings will have to be maintained, and both for vehicles and buildings. And the only way I can think is that we're going to have to bring a road in from here, and we got a bit of terrain here, so I think we're going to build the bridges first. I'd like, if possible, to come up here. I think we're run an elevated section to there. Drop you down to there. We're gonna have to take a road bridge to there. Now comes the fun bit. Question is, the road is there. Do I build some kind of weird viaduct round here? Because we've got to kind of go over this in one go. And this is the reason why I wanted to put the bauxite mine in. I think what I might do, I've got no idea whether this is actually going to work. We've got that there. If I come up like that, build that there, put you there, and then you down like that. You can come there. I mean, again, it's going to be a little bit over the top. Actually, I think what we will do is, I mean, roads are relatively cheap to build. That might shorten the distance. Actually, what's a bit of serendipity? I don't think, so we've got our, what's the range on this? 2000. Yeah, it won't give me the range. So in theory, that should be enough. I mean, we could put a helicopter maintenance thingy here. That might cover it. The other one is going to be vehicle maintenance. I don't really want to put in anything here. In fact, I've kind of messed this up a little bit. Let me just... I want to put some space in here. So I think what we will do is kind of run the road very close to there. If we run the road like that, and again we're just going to remove that. Yeah, I think that might work, but if push comes to shove, we can always use helicopters, or we could put a, because we got the air, this coming out this way, we could use this space here to put a vehicle repair bay in or something like that. And then what we will do is we'll need a road out here as well. Aha, didn't think of that. Well, we can get across the tracks, and at the end of the day, we're only going to need a bus out here to put workers into this thing here, and well, a bus and a small fire station, because we will need to provide fire coverage. Yeah, I mean, I think because eventually the town will expand out this way once we got this stuff in there. Yeah, I think that will work. Anyway, so that's now our bauxite mine. I think we've solved the problem. I mean, once this road has been built, we can work on getting this done. Actually, we'll get the we'll kind of push the priority up on that a little bit so we can get this done. Yeah, I think we can work with this. We've got nobody queuing here, but then again, most of these blocks are empty, I think. Yeah. You've got workers here, and there. People here. Technically, we don't really need you. I think it's time to move you into your, and then we'll just demolish you. So it's time to remove this, and we'll demolish you as well. So we've got a kindergarten up here, and so we don't need any of this. And maybe we can put another. Wow, these guys aren't hanging around. But then again, do we have any unemployment in this area? Not really. Well, we've got a bit of road here. There's bits of road which should speed up things a little bit. We could probably put in another residential block in here. Could we? No. Did flash green very, very quickly. Okay, we can put a block in there. Oh, there's a tiny little footpath there. That looks a bit like a mess, so certainly don't want you there. We could probably connect you. Probably use a mud road there. That one can be built, so just put you on there. How much coverage have you got? Yeah, you can get to the cable station, so that's probably the last block that we're going to build here. We'll leave this space open. Is anything here? I think what we got our water plant here. So I think what we will do is we'll put that in as a connection there, like that as well. So that can go there. Okay, it seems time has been flying by. So what I want to do for the rest of this part is we've got this area here which we're building up. But I was looking at this and I thought I'm spending all this time building all this up. But the reality is that we're not going to get the workforce from here unless I actually expand outwards. But I don't think we can. If I come in here, yeah, we got no water out here. We've got water there, got water, sewage, and stuff there. We could start creating a kind of suburb here, but we would need more water supply. We got a sewage connection there, but maybe when we got water from here, which we could send out this way, and we've got, let me just see if we got a no, there's no sewage switch in there, and of course that's the wrong way round because I built it the wrong way round, so that's going to cause a bit of a complication. I think what I would like to do, let's have a look at the water connection. The water is up here. And the water tower is there. I think what we're going to do, go above ground so we can see what we're doing. Let me just look at the water supply here. We've got a water substation there, which would cover out of most of that area. So if we put a, say if I put a water substation in, say about here. Actually, my instinct would be is to put a water substation about there. And then underground. Big pipe. Right. Actually, if we go that way, actually, no, cancel. Come off that side. Go that way. Under there. Right. Get these guys building this. I wasn't going to expand this too much, but I think the only way we're going to get growth in this area is to expand out this way a bit. Also, I still want to, we've got a hospital here, and we need this all built in as well. So we need the road crews working on that. We've got a hospital. How much coverage have you got? You cover most of the town. Now, this is going to be quite a large town when it's finished. And we'll probably end up demolishing these small houses for further expansion. I think what I would like to do, it's an old town though. I think I would like to put a kindergarten in. And we've got a village kindergarten. I think what we will do is we'll do what I normally do, which is put in a kindergarten there, and that's the kindergarten. This is simply to get the town up and running, although we will need to work hard on our kind of education. We've got a private school. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to put the private school right in the center of town. Actually, we just put it right next to the, actually we'll put it on this corner like I was planning. And so we'll put the school there. We've got the kindergarten there. We can put another small kindergarten over here if we need it. I think we need culture. Be nice to put the opera house in there. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, there's some small houses over there that won't get the benefits of the opera house, but eventually we will be building a modern town out this way. So we got an opera house, we got culture, we got education, we got kindergarten. We've got no police force out here, but we can work on that by probably putting out using my usual buildings, which is, where is it? Police station. We can flip you the other way like that. Put you just there for the police station. And of course, we'll need the secret police. Where are you, secret police? Again, just so that these stay kind of in character. Okay, won't be able to get that in. Okay, anywhere else where it can go green? There we are. Put the secret police there. That just leaves sport. Now, let's see if we can find the... Oh, we also need a pub. No, strictly speaking, we don't need a pub, but we've got Tudor Athletics League. How many? I think we'll just sneak in a small athletics league here. Like that, just in there. Put you there, you there. And this will be good to go. I say the problem's going to be more of a supply issue. One thing we will need out here is something I always keep forgetting when I'm going to do it while I'm thinking about it, is a gas station. So we'll put you out there as well. And another thing we're going to need to work on is power. Now, I do have an idea for power, but I'll talk about that in the next part. See, this one is not really overloaded at the moment. It will get overloaded. Anyway, I think I'm running out of time on this video, so we're just gonna have another little bit of a whiz round, check the construction trains to make sure they're rail construction trains. Sorry, make sure they're. Oh, looks like our helicopter crews here don't have anything to do. They got lots of stuff, but okay. You where are we? Wrong place. I think I would really like to get them working on this road system here, because this is going to be a key connection which could decide this kind of define what we're going to need to do. So I think we'll keep working on the road structure here. We got this built, which is a bit unfortunate. I need to suspend these as well. Reason I'm suspending these is down to the fact that I don't want this actually built. I think this road just goes round to there, doesn't it? So it's not the end of the world. So I think we'll keep this relatively simple. We're not going to have vast amounts of traffic out here. What I will do is, can we utilize these guys to... They're not going to be that efficient at road building, but I've lost myself on the map again. Perhaps if I actually accept the roads. If I accept the roads, you build that. Should we give you all 4 of those? Because you're not really being under great pressure at the moment, so you'll be okay. What are you guys doing? Not a lot. I think we can... what can we get you working on? I think they're actually working on quite a lot. So yeah, I think you're. Oh, well, we do need to connect in this road. No. Oh, that had me worried. I thought for a brief moment then we somehow I'd messed that up. Let me just get over to here. So these guys busy? No. Because it's these little fiddly little bits and pieces with like this battery connection in there that's going to cause a problem. Again, we've got a little bit of road that needs to be built into here like that, and you can work on that. I mean, the road system is both high and low at the same time because we actually want that done. Anyway, I've got completely distracted. I just want to come back over here, just check our... Okay, looks like we've actually now got the trains done, or one of the trains done, and we're now working on these heavy haulers. Comes another vehicle that's just joined our happy bunch here. God, yeah, I think what's actually happened is that I did a lot of vehicle replacement, and as you can see here, we're not really making that much. And what's happened is I'm getting a rush of vehicles coming in here, which are all being replaced. So we may need to start thinking about another salvage depot, because I've got a feeling that this guy's never going to really completely catch up. We're going to need to try and get some more workforce into here, but I don't think... we have got some workforce over here. But I think at the moment, most of the workforce is coming from here. Let's have a look at the bus route that this... Well, how many buses have we got on this route? Okay, we got a few vintage buses here, which probably doesn't help the situation very much. You're picking up from... Wow, you're actually picking up from over here. And we got a few workers there. I think what I will do is... again, apologies for the distraction. Speed, bus. We got this one for 85. We got this one for 80. It carries 55 passengers. Okay, we're just going to buy that. We'll get an extra bus out here. What was I? Oh, I was doing some vaccine research, yes. So we'll get an extra, see if we can get an extra bus out here so that we can get more workers here, but more importantly, get more workers into here so that we can get this scrapping going, because we've got a backlog over here as well, which we need to do. Right. How are you guys doing? We're producing covered vehicles. How many covered vehicles have I got in here? This is part of the micro of the game, which can get very, very distracting. Just to do as promised. Let me just see. Right. These guys are got across here. You're building into there. ED, I could try and be a bit sneaky. I just check the signals here. Yeah, they're two-way. We'll try and run this way, but what it will do is interfere with the mainline trains here, so that may not be such a good idea. I know we'll need to keep an eye on that. But if they build even a short length, it'd be okay. These guys have run out of things to do. You're laying track into here. You're laying track out there. But the most important thing I need to do is lay track out this way, because we need to get track out here. Actually, I think it's time to do a little bit of electrification here. See if I can electrify something there. And we can do a little bit of electrification in this area. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.